And the Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon State's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Dropping back, it's Mack. He's got the back in the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Card. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Throw. Tight end. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw again. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So San Diego State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexy... body. Yes, please.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Clears the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Rides to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Makes the quick grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
The defense is going to have a plan. They're going to need linebackers replacing these defensive ends that are crashing down. This quarterback is dynamic, and on these zone read type plays, he's going to get downfield and downfield quickly like he did on that last play.
And the Beavers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. That's caught. It's Wells. Made a defender miss. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Beavers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And that's just the chip shot. Just a field goal they got to make, guys.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, San Diego State.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the ground with the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, San Diego State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
San Diego State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Card. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Card. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Give to the back. At the 45, on his way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And the Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wells. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Gets open down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Oh my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Carr. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. This guy is doing work on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
From the shotgun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And the Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking for a man. It's Mack. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He got it. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Big guy smells it. Into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Beavers will boot it away to start the second half.
16, San Diego State, 14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
16.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Beavers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
San Diego State Aztecs will take over. 1st and 10.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The throw to the outside is complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Got it in the middle. It's busted.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute.
There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The The Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going up top again. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here. Ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The give to the left side. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The give on the inside. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bowers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Beavers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Works the middle of the field. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. He'll do it himself on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Aztecs are facing 3rd and inches. Unloads quickly. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the Beavers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Hand off from the shotgun. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're
turning it on. Quick step and go. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
He's loose. He's at the 40, at the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Mack. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad... Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. The inside handoff. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Aztecs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Using the quick game. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Aztecs have their offense in high gear. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Makes the signal secure. They've to the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Sutton. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason.
And he takes it in for the score. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he eluded the defense. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hawaii, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back. They run him out of bounds. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the 1st down and more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Leaves it with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. Moore to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hughes. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Hughes. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Moore will throw. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be.
They will score! They'll operate out of split backs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Bryant. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got it in the middle. It's low. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. Trying to bowl his way in. Off play action on 1st down. fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Ducks will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A little trickeration, looking to throw. And he's got it. Got to get to the stick. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down, and shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throwing right. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now on third down for this offense. Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Bryant. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The short hands, it's Moore. And he got away from the defense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. He unleashes a long one. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He breaks a tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quick completion on the out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game.
He's trying to get it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Marches ahead. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Moore will throw. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0.